Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sports live stream watch along of Jimmy White versus Rory McLeod in the quarterfinals of the 2022 World Seniors Championship here at the Crucible, just days after Ronnie O'Sullivan won his 7th World Championship to level with Stephen Hendry's tally of 7 World Championships. While both players, Rory McLeod coming out first through the tunnel, shakes the hand of Rob Walker, the announcer, and here comes Jimmy White. Jimmy White pretty much wearing the same uniform as he wore yesterday. The waistcoat pretty much at the front is black, but on the back is white, which goes with his white shirt, and it is a really cool setup there by Jimmy White. He played brilliantly yesterday when we did a watch-along for his match when he beat Raoul Talat 3-0. That was a best of 5, but tonight he's up against Rory McLeod, a man who's been known on the World Snooker Tour over the last 18 years or so. And this match is going to be best of 7, and whoever wins goes into tomorrow's semi-finals that take place tomorrow afternoon. So it looks as though Rory McLeod is to break first. Here we go then. He starts the break in between the brown and the green, and he brings it back to the table, to the top of the table, that is. But as he left a long red shot opportunity here for Jimmy White as he comes to the table for the first time this evening. Do get in touch on the live chat page, folks. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know where you're watching from. And we've also put out a poll for you to vote on in the live chat page. And we're asking you who will win between Jimmy White and Rory McLeod. And Jimmy White, well, he's leading by 100% after 14 of you voted. 0% for Rory McLeod, but Rory McLeod is a very respectable player. So Jimmy White rolls the cue ball to the top cushion. He didn't go for that long red that I was mentioning. He's challenged Rory McLeod instead, for him to maybe go for this long red towards the left corner. And it's a lovely pot, nice and smooth, well done. Comes back up, it's going to hit the yellow, is it? No. Oh, I like the setup towards the yellow. If he was going to go for the right middle pocket. Which red would he try and play after this shot, though? So a good start for Rory McLeod. But this will be a much tougher opponent for Jimmy White, no doubt about it. Pots the yellow. Is it going to go behind the blue there? So it's above to the left of the blue, where the cue ball is. There's 3 reds that are separated to the left, in between the pink and the black. The one beyond the blue to the right-hand side of the bottom half of the table is just not reachable for Rory McLeod because the blue is in its way. So he is going to go for one of these reds on the left. Picks out the furthest one, and it doesn't go in to the left bottom. And the cue balls come back up, and it's in between the brown and the blue. So Rory McLeod sits down, and now we're with Jimmy White again. Rory McLeod won his match this morning, so he's 2 matches today, a busy man today. And of course, if any of these are to reach the final tomorrow, they'll be playing the semis tomorrow afternoon, so it's 2 matches tomorrow if they're going to go all the way. Good start from Jimmy White at the table. He pots the red. And he does play some good snooker, Jimmy White. Despite, I mean, he's 60 years old. He was 60 back on Monday, so on the same day as Ronnie O'Sullivan winning his 7th title, which I'm sure was a special day for Jimmy White, just because he is a big fan of Ronnie O'Sullivan and he's a good friend of his. And I'm sure over the years he's helped Ronnie become a better player. So Jimmy White just popped the black, so he's on 8. Remember, the scoreboard is there on your screen, folks, so that keeps itself up to date. A few stats for you to choose from. You can't go wrong here on a Saturday night on Let's Talk Sport, that is for sure. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Let's Talk Sport. Pot the black, Jimmy White. Now on 16. Looks like there's a red just below the pink to go for the middle left pocket. Nice shot. Bit of backspin there to set up with the black again. It's on the right-hand side of the black. There is a couple of reds just above that black. He should have enough angle for this black, though. Looks like he's going to play a backspin on it. Ooh, just. Jimmy White pots the red. Now for the blue. To the middle right pocket. Currently on a break of 30. And Jimmy White was untouchable yesterday against Raul Talat, and if he continues playing like he did yesterday, Rory MCLEOD, no, it won't be easy. But as I said, Rory MCLEOD's you'd think is a much tougher opponent for Jimmy White today. Now with the red, the one that's furthest down the table, just right above the black here. Should get that into the bottom left, no problem. Now perfect setup on the black. Now you might have to smash this black into the bottom left pocket and then get the cue ball to go into the rack of reds. There's 7 reds altogether in between the pink and the black. And you'll rely on a bit of luck maybe. Or instead he's going to do a backspin because there is a red on its own here, just a bit further to the right of the pink. So this would be to get it in the middle left pocket. Now, I think he knows what to do with the red. He's walking around the table to see what colour to set up for maybe. You're thinking maybe the pink. Let's see what he does though. Takes his shot. Simple tap of red towards the middle left pocket. Oh, and I like what he's done here. He's put the cue ball above the pink to the right, and he'll pot it to the bottom left pocket if it goes well, and then he'll should smash those cue balls. Cue ball into the red, not cue balls. No. Unless he's doing something I'm not expecting here, I don't think he's got the shot that he wanted there. But a good start from him either way. He's on a break of 53. Rory MCLEOD might just come back to the table, but there is a red in that pack. That could go for the middle left pocket, unless he's going to go try this one next to the black. He's missed it. He tried it, but he's placed it near the top cushion. Hit the green out of its position. The green's on the top cushion as well, to the right near the top right pocket. I'm sure Jimmy White wished he could have got more points there, but he did well, I think. That was a good break. Good way to start the match. Remember, best of 7, so it's not like the World Snooker Championship final. It's not plenty of frames. Good long pot from Rory MCLEOD, but where's the cue ball going? Just avoids the top right pocket. Now he's got a challenge of all the reds together just underneath the pink. I'm intrigued to see which colour he goes for. I think he's going to go for the brown. Pots that into the top corner. Top left corner, that is. Brings it back, brings it back to the right-hand side of the table. Is there a red on here for him to go for the bottom left corner? There is. And I think he might smash this into the reds as well. He does so. It's a lovely setup on the green. Lovely. Currently on 9, Rory MCLEOD. 44 behind. Ricardo Gordon's got in touch. Hello, Ricardo Gordon. Hope you've had a good day. Saying, can I ask what channel are you watching it on? So I'm watching it on BBC Red Button. So that's a channel in the UK. What country are you in, Ricardo? Because my best advice I could give you if you're outside the UK is to maybe watch this with a VPN and then say upon your VPN that you're in the UK. So Rory MCLEOD now going for the black. Pops that bottom left corner. 4 reds left on the table. Plenty of points for him to come back on. 33 behind. There's 59 left on the table. Simple, nice pot on the red. But I think we're going to see some good snooker between these two. Remember, it's the first to 4 frames, and whoever wins goes to tomorrow's semi-final. Oh, now what's Rory MCLEOD done here? As he's left the cue ball underneath the 2 reds that are together. One of the reds got away from them too and goes to the just underneath the blue to the left. Is there a straight red here for the middle left pocket for MCLEOD to go for? I think he's going to have a think about it, because if he only tapped that red, that cue ball isn't really going to go anywhere in terms of positioning for the next coloured shot. Ricardo Gordon saying I'm in the UK and I have a stick. Well, there you go then. Just BBC iPlayers should do it. Growling Grass says Opera GX has a free VPN, but I have no idea if I can choose my location with it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm watching this in the UK, so I guess if you are going to have to pick a location, you're going to need to do UK if it's going to work. So MCLEOD's played it safe, and he's brought the table, brought the ball up to just above the yellow. Jimmy White, is he going to play it safe? Yes. Kiss on the red, on the left of it to bring the cue ball back pretty much behind the yellow. Has he snookered him? I don't think he has. I think MCLEOD can go for this red on the right-hand side. 25 the difference right now in this opening frame of the Ways World Seniors Championship. It's been a busy day of snooker today here at the Crucible. We'll go through the results of today for you after this first frame, if you've missed any action. Now McLeod. Oh, lovely smash on the red into the bottom right pocket. You know what? You don't see snooker like that all the time. Good to watch. Very good shot. Looks like he might be going for the green. Oh, no, sorry, the blue. 2 reds left, remember. Oh, he's missed the blue. Hit the left of it. And he's set Jimmy White up, has he? I think he has. Straight, simple red to the bottom left pocket. Rory McLeod walks back to his seat, a little annoyed with himself, and he might have just given Jimmy White the frame with this visit. Jimmy White then. Kisses the red into the bottom left pocket, brings the cue ball out to the left, and then onto the right-hand side of the black for the bottom left pocket. So 35 on the table, 32 points ahead. Next is the red, and then just needs a colour. Pots the red into the middle right pocket. Invisible Poop says a good tournament to watch and relax after the World Championship. It is, you're right. Feels a lot more chilled out, and you do get to see some good snooker still. Depending on which player, to be honest. But Jimmy White is... Oh, he's missed the yellow. He needed the yellow, I think. Well, actually, looking at the board, it says 2 snookers required. 27 on the table, 33 the difference, and McLeod has come back to the table, so he ain't finished yet with this frame. He's tried to play it safe. Has he put it behind the blue enough? He has not, so the yellow is in sight for Jimmy White at least, but him potting it from here would be quite the shot. Or will he play it safe? I think he will. So he's played it behind the brown. Yellow's coming down the table. I think McLeod might just be able to see the yellow. Not all of it, but enough to get to it and to avoid giving away points to Jimmy. So it's at the top of the table. Kisses the yellow into the left cushion, then it hits the right cushion. Oh, has he played it behind the brown enough? No. No, he hasn't. The yellow's next to the black, so not potable here for Jimmy White. Remember, folks, if you can't find a stream to watch the match, you can at least stay on here and listen to the commentary, and I'll keep you updated on what is going on in the match. It's the best I can do. Now McLeod back with the yellow. Is he going to pot it? Or is he not? Oh, I like what he's done. He's put it behind the pink, near the left cushion. Very good shot. Should still get there for Jimmy, though. But I thought Rory McLeod did well with what he had. I must admit, I think Jimmy could have thought about that more then with him hitting the left cushion. Oh, he's set. He might have just set up the yellow here for Jimmy. Won't be an easy pot, but if Jimmy wants to get it done, he'll want to give this a go, I'm sure. Oh, he's playing safe as well. Oh, has he just put enough of it behind the brown? I think he has. Good shot from Jimmy White. The yellow is pretty much on the bottom cushion near the left corner. Good shot, Rory McLeod. Well done. But is it going into the top right pocket of the cue ball? No, it doesn't. So I think if that had gone in, McLeod probably would have conceded the frame. Back with Jimmy White. He hasn't potted it. Oh, nearly. That would have been some pot. So remember, Rory McLeod needs at least 2 snookers. Just the colours left on the table. So the yellow, brown, green, blue, pink and black. Oh, he might have left Jimmy here to edge it towards the bottom left pocket. Let's see if Jimmy will take it on to snatch the first frame. Oh, he's missed it. No, it's a simple pot here for McLeod to go for the yellow, but I doubt he'll pot it if he wants to continue this frame. Oh, he took a kiss on the yellow for the second time in that shot. But I think he's okay. The yellow's not in a position, well, an easy position for Jimmy White to pot. Oh, nearly played it. I think he might have snookered him, actually. So the yellow and the cue ball are right next to the blue, but on the other side of each other. McLeod will just use this bottom cushion to hit it when he does so. I do like McLeod giving it a good go, though. Come on, Jimmy, you can try and pot that. No, he keeps trying to play safe. There's been 1 or 2 yellow shots for Jimmy, who could have probably pot them. So now it's now back with Jimmy White. He's nearly got the cue ball placed to the right of the green near the top right corner. Oh, the kiss of the black on the yellow nearly popped the yellow into the bottom left pocket. I don't know if he meant that, but it nearly pulled off. Back with McLeod, he can pot it, but he needs to make sure that yellow doesn't go in. Well, he does pot the yellow, so he has other ideas in mind. Still 2 snookers required. So this time it's the green that they're both playing on. Jimmy White goes for the green. Hits it towards the right cushion. And the green goes to the top cushion. I must admit, if I was Rory McLeod, I think I'd lose my patience at this point, but he's going for it. Now for Jimmy again. Oh, has he pot it? No, he hasn't. Green, the blue got in the way of the green there for the middle right pocket. Michaela Tabbs, the referee for this match. She was the referee for Jimmy White's match last night. So he's pot the green, McLeod. Oh, Jimmy's missed the brown. Still 2 snookers required, but there's only the brown, blue, pink, and black left. So all the colours are out of position at the moment. Do get in touch, folks. Let us know where you're watching the match from tonight. Jimmy going for the brown. This should seal it. He's missed it again, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. It's one of, I tell you what, he's put it so behind. He's got it so far behind the black. He might have snookered McLeod here. I think he has. But Rory MCLEOD gets it away, but has he this time finally set up Jimmy White to pot the brown? There's nothing wrong in a match when both players are trying to snooker each other, but at a point, there comes a time when you want to see. Oh, he's missed it again. Come on, Jimmy. Tried to do the double there. Long brown pot for McLeod, maybe not. I don't see why he would. He does double it. But to play safe. Oh! Cue ball nearly went into the top left pocket there. That would have been frame over for McLeod if that had gone in. It's literally all it comes down to who makes the mistake now. Don't know if any of you football fans saw, but Brighton beat Man United 4-0. I'm quite glad I missed it as a United fan. Not a good result. But there's also Liverpool versus Spurs kicking off right now as we speak. Big game in the title race there at Anfield. I'll keep you updated on the score on that throughout this match. Jimmy's got an interesting shot to try and go in between the blue and the black to get to the brown, but instead he's going to rely on the cushion. He gets to the brown, so good shot and a good safety, you could say. But it's not the safety that Jimmy White needs to worry about because he is 20. What is he on now? He's 28 ahead, and there's 22 left on the table, so 2 snookers were required. Oh, surely now it's over. He's left the brown to the middle left pocket. And he pots it. Surely that's the end of the frame. Jimmy White to continue clearing up. He's just got the blue, the pink, and the black remaining. Blue's a bit on a tight angle here. Oh, misses the blue, but that should be it. McLeod concedes the frame. So first frame goes to Jimmy White. We got Jamie Burgoyne getting in touch. Do get in touch, folks, like Burgoyne has. He says, hello, Jamie. I was told to come to you for the best coverage of this game with great commentary and an amazing chat. Apparently, you know SG is streaming. What a bastard. He's taking a break. Now, while we wait, let me just... so Rory McLeod's actually 51. I thought he was 50, but no, 9 years the difference between White and McLeod. The best result of his career, Rory McLeod, was winning the 2017 Royal Open Championship. Let me just try and find the scores from the matches earlier on today in the snooker. Right, here we go. So the match before this was last year's champion and defending champion, David Lilley. Convincing win for him, 4-0 against Michael Holt, his fellow Englishman. Ken Doherty lost. The 1997 world champion lost to Lee Walker 4-2. Peter Lyons beat Gary Filtness 3-0. And that was the last 16 match, hence why the scoreline was different. Oh, McLeod's just missed the red. And it hits the yellow. And the cue ball replaces the yellow. And he's just left a red here for Jimmy to surely pot and to start the break for this second frame. So those are your quarterfinals today. The last 16 results today. As I mentioned, Peter Lyons winning 3-0 against Guy Filtness. And Joe Johnson losing 3-1 to our man here, Rory McLeod. That was the first match of the day. Early this morning, they finished that match at around 11:30, so McLeod's clearly had a lot of hours, a few good 8 hours or so in between his two matches today. But the highlight from yesterday was John Parrott. He lost in the final match of the day, 3-0 to Nigel Bond, and then John Parrott announced to the Crucible crowd that he was retiring from snooker, which is a shame. Retiring at the age of 57, but I think he clearly had plans to move on after this tournament. And he actually said that the players at the seniors are getting better, the standard is getting higher, and he just thinks that he's just not going to be able to catch up with them. And he unselfishly said someone who's playing really well should take his spot instead of himself. So fair play to John Parrott, a legend of the game, 1991 world champion and a legendary pundit on the BBC. So Jimmy White has popped the first few balls in. He's on 22. And it has pretty much been Jimmy White mainly so far in this match. It's only the second frame, but Rory McLeod knows he's got to get himself going soon because these matches can go quick. Best of 7 here, so the first to 4 frames. He's just pot a red, Jimmy, to go up to 23 now for this black for the bottom left corner. And it is in. Ooh, good. Maybe he could have just done the cube a little higher for the red, maybe. Might have to make some contact in this pack here. Oh, he's okay. He's been able to get it across to the left-hand side for the black here, Jimmy White. This will be interesting. He's going to need to somehow smash this black, maybe. And then go into the pack. No good. Might just finish on 38 here, Jimmy White. Unless there's a red that is possible to go for. I think he's going to need a rest from under the table, surely. If you haven't yet, folks, and you want to follow more content from this channel of Let's Talk Sport, click that subscribe button. We would love to get to 10,000 subscribers in the next few days or so. Currently past 9,250, so thanks to all of you who have supported us so far. Oh, and he's popped the red. Well done, Jimmy. And some of the reds start to spread, but there's a red left in front of the bottom left, bottom right pocket, so easy red for him to go for there in his next shot, maybe. Jimmy just asking McKay the tab, the referee, to clean the cue ball before his next shot. Looks like the best colour he could go for here. Well, he's got, I'd say he's got two options. He's got the pink or the blue. The pink is out of its spot, though. Decent crowd in here at the Crucible tonight. So Jimmy White with the blue. That goes in, middle left pocket. Oh, Raul Talat is watching in the stands, who lost to Jimmy yesterday. I thought he played good snooker, but Jimmy was just too good for him. Growling Grass saying, please, Jimmy, whitewash this man. Well, he's just popped the black. Now on to 52. So 52 the difference, obviously. 91 left on the table. Now for this red near the bottom cushion towards the right corner pocket. It's in. Yeah, the winner's share of this tournament's only 15,000 when we did our research the other day. Unless it's different, but that's what we've been told. It's got another straight red here for the bottom right pocket. Mike Barrett saying, you can see Jimmy's been putting in the hours, playing great. He is, and he's so determined, isn't he, Mike? Jimmy's been going on about, you know, he hasn't given up. He still wants to play on the main tour as well. The seniors is good for him, and especially at his age, he's playing players that have been around the sport just as long as he has. But Jimmy's playing really good snooker. I would like to see him against... or at least a top 32 player, see how he does. He's had so many years here at the Crucible, so many memories. Sadly didn't win the main World Championship, but you can't go wrong with his experience. 6 times a finalist. Goes for the black. So he's on 76. 67 left on the table. 76 the difference. So Rory MCLEOD needs 3 snookers. Another red pot. Jamie Burgoyne asking, can I have 15k? Just write a letter to World Seniors and you never know. They might just accidentally give you it. Mike Barrett saying that he's never lost his love for the game. Certainly hasn't. But you're right. The practice he's put in, if he could play like this against one of the top players, I'm not saying he'd win, but I think he'd give them a good challenge. If you could get a few frames off one of the top players, you know you're in the right direction at least. He is playing fantastic. He's on a break of 92. Love to see a century break here. He didn't pull off any yesterday. Invisible Poop saying O'Sullivan asking how much for the maximum break in this tournament. You wouldn't even go near this tournament with the prize money. You'd probably say I'd rather just play against my son and bet 10 grand that I'll beat him. 3 reds left. Now 2 reds left. He's popped the latest one in the bottom left corner. Now lined up for the blue. This is in a bid to get him to 98 break. Nice shot on the blue. While the match before this here at the Crucible was a whitewash. It was David Lilly beating Michael Holt 4-0. I don't know if it's been the same set of fans in between these matches, but I think if so, they'd like to see at least some sort of competition here, because Jimmy White has pretty much sealed this second frame and he'll be halfway there. Remember, first to 4 frames wins you this match. Now for the pink. Nice pot. It was with the rest as well. You can hear the applause going for him. He's got the century break. So a break of 105 now. Now the red. Now all the colours are in their position apart from the yellow. It's right next to the top cushion. It got moved at the start of the frame. Oh, that's a great... Oh, you know what? Jimmy can't get anything wrong. This frame's been excellent to watch. Claps from the crowd as he positions the yellow nicely. Be a shame if he missed this. Oh, he hit it a little hard, but he gets it in still. Now for the green. Should clear up here now. Just the brown, blue, pink and black left, all in their original spots. Simple procedure for a pro like him, or for any pro in that matter. So the best he can get here is a 138, which will be a fantastic break. I love it how you look at the scoreboard, it says 21 snookers required. Imagine a player actually trying that. You'd be there for hours. Great rest shot there by Jimmy. The crowd are loving it. Now for the black. And the black is in. Great frame from Jimmy White. 138 clearance there from Jimmy White. Not bad for a 60-year-old, is it? He leads 2 frames to 0, 2 away from the semi-finals. Well, McLeod needs to get himself going, otherwise he'll be heading home tonight. Well, we've had 45 votes now for who you think will win, either Jimmy White or McLeod. Jimmy White's still leading that quite comfortably at 82%. 18% for Rory McLeod. So at least he's got some votes this time, McLeod, because when we started the stream, it was 100% Jimmy. Now, just to let you know, folks, while we wait for the third frame to start, we have our next watch-along tomorrow at 12 p.m. UK time for Chelsea women versus Manchester United women. And this is, of course, the final round of the Women's Super League title. If Chelsea win, they have pretty much secured a second WSL title. Well, no, third WSL title in a row. They won it last season and the season before. But, of course, if anything slipped up for Chelsea and Arsenal win their final game, because all 12 teams in the WSL play at the same time tomorrow. So who knows? There's still a chance of Arsenal to win the title, but it's a big ask. Man United away to Chelsea. Join us there. Join me for that at 12 p.m. I'll keep you updated on all the other scores as well. So it should be an interesting afternoon of women's football. And then, of course, we will be doing the World Senior Final tomorrow night. I think it's either 7 p.m. or 7:30. I'll have to check that, but it's tomorrow night either way. I'll just check the Liverpool-Tottenham score while we wait. Goalless at the moment, only 17 minutes gone. Man City play tomorrow. They've got Newcastle at home at 4:30. So Liverpool, no choice for them really. They need to win to go top for at least a few hours. So the third frame has begun. It's with McLeod at the moment in between the yellow and the brown. Oh, he tried to go for a long pot. He smashed the red so much that it's going to leave the cue ball. Well, he might be lucky a bit there, but I don't think Rory was thinking too much about that. Mike Barrett saying that that was vintage whirlwind white. It certainly was in that last frame. If you just joined us, Jimmy White did a 1:38 break. He's just been to the table to play a safety. He's left the cue ball on the top left pocket. There's a yellow in front of it to make things a little tricky for his opponent. Looks like he's tapped the table with his cue to say good shot towards the whirlwind. What does he do here? Oh, has he pot the red? No. No, he hasn't. He nearly got a fluke there, but Jimmy comes back. But McLeod's got to be careful in this frame. If he loses this one, he's got to win the remaining frames to stay in this tournament. And once Jimmy White pots one of these reds, if that does happen, he knows he's in trouble, Rory, because Jimmy has been brilliant with his breaks today. He was yesterday as well. Oh, he tried to go for a long pot red. No good. Just missed it. He was aiming for the bottom left pocket. Caglin has got in touch on a live chat page. Hello, Caglin. Asks, where can I watch this? It's on BBC Red Button in the UK. I'm not sure if you're based in the UK, but that's where I'm based. That's where I'm watching it on. Hope that helps. But if not, you can stay on here and we'll keep you updated on the match. That's what this is all about. Oh, Jimmy tried to go for it again there with a tight shot on the red or the middle left. No good. That red goes all the way back down the table. Furthest down of all the reds. Cue ball at the top cushion. What can Rory do here? Not really sure about that shot. He might just be okay, but there must be one red in there that Jimmy might go for. Oh, he's placed it behind the well, not too far behind the yellow, about 2 yards away from it. Rory MCLEOD has a lot to do here. Needs to get a flow going. We haven't seen that from him yet in this match. I mean, his highest break was 25, which, of course, is not good enough at this stage of a snooker tournament. Oh, I'm not sure if MCLEOD was trying to get the red to the right of the cue ball near the bottom cushion to get in the way of the cue ball to go for that red near the middle of the bottom. Will Jimmy be tempted and go for it? It's definitely potable. He's going to go for it. No, he's missed. He might have got a little lucky with the placement of the cue ball. It went beyond the blue. And that might just be in the way of that red he went for then, Jimmy White. He sits back down. MCLEOD's looking at that red. Has he got enough vision or line of sight to go for it? He does. And he's potted it. Great shot. Now for the rest. Looks like he wants to go for the black, but he might need an extension for his cue at least. He's gone back to his seat to just pick that up. Good pot. It's always difficult with a rest. But I'm thinking about his position shot. I don't think he's made that easy. So McLeod on the first points of the frame on 8. Oh, good pot. Not an easy red that for McLeod, but he gets it after potting it with a rest. Now for the brown. Is that red in the way? Should be okay. Going to go for that brown to the top left pocket. Oh, he's missed it. Has Jimmy got any reds to go for here? Not been McLeod's night so far. And he has left Jimmy with this red. He's potted it in the middle left pocket. Lines up for the black. Pots the black. Now for the red. Nice pot to the bottom right. Looks like the only colour he can go for here is the blue. He's got it above the blue to the right. All the reds on the bottom half of the table. The brown and the yellow are right next to the top left cushion. The greens just below the right middle pocket and on the right cushion. The blue, pink and black are in their positions. He pots that blue towards the middle left. Opens up some of the reds that were under the pink. Has it left him with anything? There might be a plant he could go for. Just below the pink. Not sure. He's not had it easy there. He might have to rely on a rest to pot the one that's below the cue ball. So he's leading the frame for the first time. Only 5 ahead on 14, while Rory McLeod's on 9. Caglin asking what's the score in this frame. So it's on the scoreboard on the screen. It's like 3rd row down. It says points. So at the moment it's Jimmy White on 14, Rory McLeod 9. So it's right in front of you on the screen if you can read it. So here we go then. McLeod going to go for this red just below the pink from the middle, near the middle right pocket. Oh, he's missed it completely. He's been hitting them very hard today. And it's not really been in his favour as he returns to his seat. Jimmy White then going for this red. Nice pot on the top right. Now on 15, starts the break. There's a blue to go for here. Simple enough towards the middle right. Now there's a red to just underneath the pink to the left. Nice pot on the red. But looks like the only colour he can go for is the blue. There's a red in front of the black, and then there's a pink in the way of the red. Sorry, the red in front of the red, maybe? Oh, no. Sorry, I'm getting my words muddled up. Ignore me. He can go for the pink. And he's pot it. Simple tap. Okay, the tab puts the pink back. Now for the red. Can Jimmy White win the frame in this visit? Because if so, Rory MCLEOD needs to win every frame of the match to win. The black potted, now he's on 35, a break of 21. Now the pink may have wanted a better angle towards the right of it, but should be okay still. The way he's been potting today, Jimmy White, he doesn't miss anything. Ooh. He's just dropped something. I'm not sure. Was that his chalk? Pink now in. Kegling saying, thought that wasn't live scores. No, it's the live scores. Good pot on the black from Jimmy. He's on 57. So 67 left on the table, 48 ahead. Still needs a few more. He's just pot another red. 4 reds left. Now for the pink. While one of the reds is pretty much in the D, And the other three are next to each other, lined up next to the left cushion. He's going to take his shot from the top half of the table. And needs a rest to take the shot. Good rest pot. Simple setup. He's using it again for the pink. Pots the pink as well. He's on 71. So 51 on the table. 62 the difference. Rory MCLEOD needs 3 snookers required. But at the moment, this whole match is being dominated by Jimmy White. He just can't get a foot wrong in his snooker. It's fantastic to watch. There is one more match taking place tonight. After this one, I can't remember who, but I'll check it in a bit. This is a tough red for Jimmy to pot. Oh, it doesn't matter. He's got it. Oh, it's a great shot. How old is Jimmy playing right now? He's not playing like a 60-year-old. He's playing like he was playing 20, 30 years ago. The pink is in. And a nice kiss on the red to set up for the middle right pocket. He had to hit it in the cushion and bring it back out. Lovely shot from Jimmy. You'd have your doubts, really, on Rory MCLEOD getting any frames in this match. All he can do is sit and watch on at the moment. Jimmy on 85. Not an easy yellow to pot here. Oh, he's missed it, but it doesn't matter. Finishes on 85. And Jimmy White is 1 frame away from reaching the semi-finals tomorrow. He's making this look easy. He's playing like he did 20 years ago at this rate. 3 frames to 0, Jimmy White. Jamie Burgoyne. He has the most weird questions. Jamie Burgoyne asks, if you had to spend a month on a desert island with either Luke Tanner or Statman Dave, who do you pick? You know what? That's a horrible question because it doesn't sound like a good answer for either one, does it? Sounds like horror, doesn't it? Imagine trying to spend, you know, I mean, it'd be worse with Burgoyne, I'll say that. It would be even worse with Burgoyne. I'm glad he hasn't thrown his name in the mix. I'll just quickly check the Liverpool Spurs score. So 38 minutes into the first half at Anfield. Liverpool level with Spurs at 0-0. And that is the match after Brighton humiliated my team, Man United, 4-0. Not gonna lie, didn't watch the game. I didn't have much interest because our season's done, and yeah, didn't really see the point in watching. I'm glad I didn't. Good win for Brentford earlier, 3-0 against Southampton. Burnley could be in trouble now in the relegation battle because they lost at home to Villa today, 3-1. Chelsea only getting a draw at home to Wolves. They're playing really bad at the moment, Chelsea. They've got an FA Cup final next weekend. Yeah, next Saturday, Chelsea-Liverpool in the FA Cup final at Wembley Stadium. But also next Sunday, it's the Women's FA Cup final between Chelsea women and Manchester City women. So do join us for that match. We'll do a watch long for that next Sunday. But don't forget, if you haven't heard yet, we'll be doing the final round of the Women's Super League tomorrow at 12 p.m. between Chelsea women and Man United women. That's our highlighted match, but we will keep you updated on the other 5 matches, including Arsenal taking on West Ham, with Arsenal trying to ruin the day for Chelsea and pip them to the WSL title. And I think if they did do that, it'll be their first title since 2017. So, interesting day ahead tomorrow in the Women's Super League. Just like last season, it's going to be decided on the final day, which is good to see in the WSL. You want to see that competitiveness, and we're seeing that at the top. Makes it all so interesting. Burgoyne saying, I wouldn't be stupid enough to be left on a desert island in the first place. Good answer. How would I have got there, Burgoyne? Would I got drunk one night and then I just ended up on a desert island? So no points on the board yet in this frame. But McLeod's on the table here. He's played it safe. He's brought it behind the brown. Good shot. Ooh, it's just got a little to the side of the brown. And there's a red on its own here that Jimmy White could go for. Now, the form he's on tonight, I wouldn't be surprised if he got this. Oh, he's got it as well. What a shot from Jimmy White. What a shot. Mike Barrett saying it could be like the film Castaway. Well, at least I'd have someone on board on the island with me, but I guess it comes down to who eats who first. Funny enough, Castaway actually was on earlier on 5 Star. Ended up watching one of the Tom Hanks. It was a Tom Hanks day on 5 Star, which is one of Channel 5's channels, whatever, sister channels, you could say. And they were showing the film Big. I didn't watch Castaway. That was on after it. But Big was on. I love that film. It's so good. It's one of those films that's aged very well. A Tom Hanks classic. So Jimmy White is now on 4. He's on a break of 4 as well. And he's just gone into the reds and brought the cue ball back up the table for a safety. He's left on the top cushion. He gets applause from the Crucible crowd. Jamie Burgoyne says, I told you not to ride in a FedEx plane full of random parcels. Damn! I thought replicating what Tom Hanks did would somehow get me to my destination. I don't know if you lot have ever seen it, but FedEx did a great advert in response to the film. And it wasn't Tom Hanks, but it was someone basically playing Tom Hanks's character saying, going up to the front door that he's delivering the parcel to, and he goes, I haven't opened this package because I've used this as a motivation to get me back home and deliver this one day. And here I am now. Here is your package from 4 years ago. And then before he leaves, he goes, "Madam, can I ask what was in it?" And then she opens it up, and it's literally got a survival kit. She goes, "Oh, there's a lighter. Oh, there's a good knife. It's literally a survival kit." And he just goes, "Ah." I don't know why. I just love that advert. It's very well done. Burgoyne saying that Splash was on before Big. He says, "I did watch." Yes. I do like... I've not actually, I've not seen Splash. I didn't know you had a Wilson ball, Burgoyne. Did you find that one in the sea? Is that the original one? It's Burgoyne's only friend. So it looks as though it's goalless between Liverpool and Spurs at half-time, which makes it interesting. Conte, well, let's just say Pep Guardiola would be Conte's new best friend if he can get anything at Anfield tonight. Oh, McLeod's just popped the cue ball. 4 points for Jimmy. That puts him on 8. Rory McLeod, wow, at this moment in time, he'll probably just want to go to a restaurant and have some dinner in Sheffield and just get himself away from the Crucible. Easy win. Well, I wouldn't say easy win. A win for him this morning, but at the moment he's struggling against Jimmy White. But, I mean, I'll have to check, but if David Lilley and Jimmy White can't meet in the semis, I won't be surprised if we have them two in the final against a repeat of last year's World Seniors final at the Crucible, which Jimmy lost. So you could say Jimmy's on a mission this year to get his crown back. Well, you say my only friend, and that you still have one more than me. Well, I've got loads of footballs as friends. My team guest football is my good friend. The Euro Pass is my good friend. The Tango 12 is my good friend. I don't have any friends. Ooh. I can't remember if Jimmy's on a colour or a red. Oh no, he's on a red. Oh, they're all over the place at the moment. Nice pot to the middle right. Lines up for the pink from the right-hand side to place into the middle left. I've noticed Jimmy White is sponsored by Rocket as well. Not Ronnie the Rocket, as in the company Rocket that also sponsors Ronnie. Pots the pink. Now on 21. Could this be the winning frame? Still a lot of reds left, of course. Still 12 reds. He's playing fantastic snooker tonight, Jimmy. Definitely the favourite to win the tournament, I think. Wait, so Splash isn't a Tom Hanks film? I have no idea. I've never seen it. Oh, it is for Tom Hanks. 1984. It's got Ron Howard in it. Oh, you guys missed the pink. Jimmy White finishes on 43. That frame was his, but Jimmy White will have to sit down and hope that he comes back to the table. McLeod just hasn't been anywhere near convincing so far. But he's got a chance to pick himself up here. Pots the red. Now he's got either the pink to go for or the black. You feel maybe the pink's easier to go for here in terms of setting up for a red in the next shot. And yes, he's going to go for it. Pots the red nicely. Has a good red to go for here for the bottom right pocket. So Rory MCLEOD, 35 behind, 75 left on the table. Mike Barrett asking if McLeod was on the main tour recently. It wasn't long ago. Wasn't long ago. He's been hit and miss the last few years, but I must admit I didn't think he'd be in the seniors, but he is. 51 years old. Wonder what the minimum age is to be in a seniors tour in snooker. I don't know. Unless there isn't a rule like that, but I'd imagine there is. But McLeod playing in an important break here. Only on 14, but he needs to get it right. Simple tap on the blue to the middle left pocket. Well, Mike Barrett reckons it's 40 plus. You have to be 40 or older to be on the senior tour. Invisible Poop says it was 45. Now I think it's 40, but SI International says it's 40. Now the pink for McLeod. It is in. 4 reds left. He's now on 26. $17 the difference. 59 on the table. This is a big red shot here. It's not an easy one. Just got it. Good shot there by Mr. McLeod. Nicely lined up for the pink. Could this be where the tables turn? Well, there's only one table. He pots the pink, so that gets him on to 33. A couple of tricky reds left on this table. One on the right cushion and one on the left. One near the one on the left. Not an easy shot coming up here for McLeod, but he's got it. He knows he's got a pot. He's only 10 behind. The angle looks good. Just got to get it right. And he has. But he's played it across. He's got it flying up to the top of the table. It's a lovely setup for the green. But as I said, those last two reds on the table are on pretty much touching the cushions. One on the right, one on the left. If he could pot those reds in with the colours next to it, in between those two reds, I think he will be the favourite to take this frame. SI International says, I was Willie Fawn's management. He loved the seniors. Oh, rest in peace, Willie Fawn. Absolute legend of the game. Great commentator. Good laugh as well. He just came across as a really nice bloke. I never met Willie Fawn, but just the way he spoke as a pundit or a commentator, he seemed like a really nice guy. Oh, McLeod's missed the red. I told you those two reds were going to be tough. Is that his last shot of this tournament for him? He still trails Jimmy White by 6 points. Can Jimmy go for this red then that McLeod missed and pot it towards the middle left? It's the only option he's got, really. That must have been cool, SI International, working with Willie Fawn. Oh, he's missed the red. Oh, Jimmy. That should be a potable red for McLeod. Just needs to get it past the blue. And it's a good shot. Or maybe not. I don't know. The colours don't look in favour. And he's looking to the sky for a moment, thinking, I could have played that better. I have a feeling he might play this safe, you know. Sorry about that. I just had to put the charger in on my laptop, folks. It was dying, so we're back with a get match. And Rory McLeod has got a red to pot here, the final red. Oh, and he's missed it again. That looked like a simple pot, but I think he was thinking too much about his next shot. Just not been his night, McLeod, even with the simple pots. Begoin saying, Jimmy is how Seb pronounces our names, Jamie. SI International says, bless you, he was fantastic. Great fun, lost him and my mate, Paul Hunter. Paul Hunter, great player. I think he would have been a multiple world champion, but sadly he left us too soon. But he won a few Masters, didn't he? And they named the Masters trophy after Paul Hunter, which I thought was a lovely tribute. But yeah, in case you lot didn't know, any of you youngsters out there, if you didn't know of Paul Hunter, Google him. He was a great up-and-coming snooker player. He was fantastic. I'd have loved to have seen him compete in the World Championships a lot longer in his career if he had lived longer. I'd have been surprised if he never won it. So, do you represent snooker players today, SI International, or was Willie Thorne your last man? I know it's a bit of a cheeky ask, SI International, but if there's any snooker players that you work with at the moment, we'd be happy to interview one of your players here on the channel. We'd love to get a bit more snooker content going here on Let's Talk Sport. If you want to talk, just send us an email. The email address is in the About section of the channel, which is Let's Talk Sport 655@gmail.com. SI International also saying, I hear Jimmy made a 138 break. He did in the second frame. Played it brilliantly. Chuck Jones says that McLeod should take up bobsledding. What, because he's Jamaican? I do love that film, though. I forgot what's it called? Cool Runnings. Great film. Very inspiring as well. It reminds me of Eddie the Eagle. Ooh, Jimmy's positional shot there. I'm not sure. He was trying to play it safe, but he's invited McLeod to go for a long pot here. McLeod still trailing by 5. SI International saying Phil O'Kane. Saying Phil O'Kane going into Q School. Yeah, Q School's on in a few weeks, isn't it? Which normally starts the moment the main season is finished. SI International saying, fantastic, I've texted Jimmy. You mean Jimmy White? You don't represent him as well, do you? Chuck Jones says, cheers, watching from Detroit, Michigan, USA. I've heard Michigan's a very nice state. So McLeod leads for the first time. He's just popped the yellow. He's on the last colours now. Leads by 4. Needs to clean up here to at least keep this match going for another frame. He's not happy here because the angle's not easy for him. Needs to pot this. Good pot on the green. Oh, as he set up the brown, he might just... Such a difficult cleanup here. The black's above the blue, and the blue's actually off its position as well, but only a few meters away. while the pink looks as though it's back on its spot. Nice pot on the brown there from McLeod. Good setup on the blue. So it looks as though McLeod's going to win this frame and get his first frame on the board. So he's just pot that. Now just the pink and the black to go, but one snooker required. As long as he pots this pink, he should win the frame. Oh, just gets it in, and now just the black. Oh, yes, lovely. That's a bit more like it from Rory MCLEOD. He gets his first frame on the board. So the match ain't over yet, but still Jimmy White leads 3 frames to 1 and just needs one more frame. SI International saying, I know Kurt Mafflin. Yeah, Kurt Mafflin. He was born in Southwark, wasn't he? Southwark in London, or Southwark. I don't know. I've always said Southwark. I know so because I've worked for TalkSport and their studios are around there. But he's also got Norwegian blood, hasn't he? So he's kind of a Norwegian English snooker player. But yeah, Kurt Mafflin, he's in his late 30s, I think. He's been playing pretty well recently. I think he made the finals of the World Snooker Championship, didn't he? SI International saying also, I know Jimmy too, but no, don't represent him. Jamie Burgoyne, while we're waiting for the next frame to start, for frame 5, asking me, what is my favourite John Candy film? Huh. I have no idea. Spaceballs was quite funny. But I do like Cool Runnings. I think that's all I really got, to be honest. Is John Caddy even alive anymore? He died in 1994. Oh, jeez. He didn't live long. He died at 43. Oh, dear. Did not know that. Died of a heart attack. Oh, dear. SI International saying that Kurt Mafflin is in Q School, so fell off the tour. Yeah, Q School is a tough one. If you get through it, you've got a tour card for what, 2 seasons, 2 years, something like that. It's worth it if you get it. But Jimmy White conceding the first frame of the match. Well, sorry, conceding his first frame of the match. Well, first frame he's conceded of the tournament so far. He won his match yesterday in his opening game against Wales. To that was a best of 5, and he won that 3-0. Oh, lovely plant. No, he's just missed. I thought McLeod got it there. But his positional shot with the cue ball was perfect. It's behind the yellow. I think Tottenham have scored. think Son has scored for Tottenham. I might be wrong, but I've just heard. I can hear the commentary from my dad's room, and it sounds like Tottenham has scored, but I might be wrong. Yeah, Son has scored for Tottenham. Wow. I got a stat from my brother the other day. Apparently, Son has got the most goals in the Premier League since 2020, without which doesn't include penalties, if that makes sense. So Son scores. So a big threat towards Liverpool's title challenge there. Still plenty of time in that second half, so they might get it back. SI International saying that Lee Walker, Kurt Mafflin and Michael Holt going there next week. So no points yet in this fifth frame. Jimmy White now playing his next shot. He's, well, all the reds are all scattered around the bottom half of the table. So a lot of reds to choose from for Jimmy, but are any of them potable? I don't think so. I think he's going to have to play the cue ball back to the top of the table and play it safe. Just a tap towards the red on the left cushion. He brings it all the way up. Might have been... could he have done with a bit more power to bring it up to the top cushion? Right now, McLeod. Oh, it it was very thin on the red. He does move it, though. We got Ahmed Habib asking, where can I watch the match? It's on BBC iPlayer or BBC Red Button, but honestly, folks, this is for a live stream watch along, so I'm not really here to tell you where you can watch it from. Oh, great shot by Jimmy. Pots the first red of the frame, and he does get himself on the black in the mix of all those reds. It was a good pot, but it was also getting the cue ball in the right place, and he did that. So the black's just gone underneath the red here. Jimmy going for quite an interesting red here. Oh, he's got it. Nice shot. Puts him on 9. Lovely setup to the left of the blue. Straight shot into the middle right pocket. Just depends on which red he lines up for. All on the bottom half of the table at the moment. Jimmy has been too good for Rory so far. He may have conceded the last frame, but his flow's been so much better to watch. Another simple. He makes it look so easy with those rest pots. He really does. Pots the pink. It looks as though Ryan Sessegnon got the assist for Son's goal. So that match is now 61 minutes in, all to play for then. Liverpool need to win, really. Invisible Poop asking when Ronnie O'Sullivan documentary is going to be released. I don't think they've announced it yet, have they? I can't see it being anytime soon. They've only just... They filmed his... They put a mic on him, didn't they, throughout in all of his matches at the World Championships. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm sure it'll be soon enough. Won't be too long. Maybe a month or two, maybe. I'm wondering where it's going to be on, actually. Will it be, you know, on the BBC? Will it be on... I'd imagine maybe Eurosport, since he normally works for them when it comes to the TV side of things. But I'll tell you what, when it does come out, we'll probably do a review here on Let's Talk Sport. Who knows, we could try and maybe get early previews for it, but sometimes you have to know the right people to do that. Jimmy going for the pink. Oh, lovely pot. Towards the middle. He's now on 35. 107 left on the table. Good pot on the red. Oh, it's another good pot on the pink towards the middle left, middle right. 9 reds left. Looking at Jimmy White's pot success, way ahead of Rory McLeod. He's on 89.83%. Rory McLeod, 78.72%. And look at this as well, balls potted. Jimmy, well, he'll be on 107 now. 37 for Rory McLeod. It's been all Jimmy White. Mike Barrett saying they might have it on the BBC iPlayer like they did with the other snooker documentaries. I need to check out some of them. They did a few, didn't they, recently? And they did one like 20 years ago that's now on iPlayer. I'll have to give them a watch. The one thing that is disappointing is that the Rack Pack, the film that they did about Alex Higgins and Steve Davis, is not on there. It's on YouTube, actually. If you just search it, it is on there. Someone uploaded it, and amazingly, they haven't had been removed for copyright, but... Yeah, I'm surprised that's not on there, because that was a BBC film. If there's any snooker documentaries you lot know about, do let me know on the live chat page, because there's some I need to watch, and if there's any that you recommend, let me know what they're called. Did any of you watch that one that Ronnie O'Sullivan did on Amazon Prime called... is it American Hustle? Or something like that. I don't know. But he did like one series of that, I think. Jimmy then pots another red. 6 left. But I think he's lined up here to win the frame. Should pot the black. That'll get him to 65. which means that there'll only be 68 points left on the table. Oh, nice slice on that red. Now goes for the black. Nice pot. Now on 73, but it looks as though he's set to win. 67 left on the table, so Rory will need 2 snookers required. Just 5 reds left. But Jimmy can start thinking ahead of tomorrow when he plays in the semi-finals. Oh, he's just missed on the brown. Is McLeod going to concede? No, he's not. He's 74 behind. And now he's going for this red. Oh, he's hit it way too hard. He's just not turned up tonight, McLeod. Don't know what happened to him after this morning. Did he have a nap and it ended up wrong? Mike Barrett says, when snooker ruled the world from 2002 is a good one. Was it 2002 that? I thought it was recent. Greg Livingston says, hi, hello, Greg. One of our main regulars on our live chat page. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a good day. Mike Barrett also says, also, Alex Higgins, I'm No Angel from 1990 is really good. Such a shame what happened to Alex Higgins. He just, I don't know what you'd call it, but he was just a self-destructed man, wasn't he? Just, despite how good he was at snooker, he just caused all sorts of problems. From South, really. Well, Jimmy White he's just got a red to go. He's just got to pot this black, then he's got one more red to then before he starts clearing up the colours. But the match is his. He's going to win this by 4 frames to 1 and go into tomorrow's semi-finals. Rory McLeod will have to have a long think about his match tonight. He's just not turned up whatsoever. I'm amazed he actually won a frame. The last match of today is after this, which is Peter Lines versus Nigel Bond. I think Jimmy White plays the winner of them two, basically. The yellow is in. The green now pot perfectly positioned for the brown to get it in the middle left pocket. And then just the blue, pink, black to go if he gets this brown in. He's on 107. Now for the blue. Great shot. Oh, he's so good. Pots the blue. Now for the pink. I think the fans would love to have seen more of Jimmy White tonight. They probably think 5 frames of of Jimmy White's not enough. But anyway, there we go. Both players pat themselves on the back. But Rory MCLEOD has been well and truly beaten there by Jimmy White. Outclassed by Jimmy White. Simple as that. But Rob Walker's coming over to just speak to him. But he does win Jimmy White by 4 frames to 1.
Enjoyed that, you know, the 1 frame that I lost. I went for a bit of a, you know, a bit of a glory pink, really. I should have played safe, and he punished me, but I really enjoyed that out there. As Alan McManus said, you've got to enjoy yourself now and again.
And what an amazing 138. Do you reckon this is just about the best you've been playing for the last couple of years? Stephen Hendry said so in commentary.
I've been playing well for quite some time, but you know, you've got to do it in the main arena where it counts. So pleased with tonight.
And you're coming back for the semis. Listen, you're a multiple World Seniors champion, and you're 2 wins away from lifting a fantastic trophy in an arena that you've helped make so famous.
Yeah, no, listen, the World Seniors, you know, it's getting stronger and stronger each year. We've got players coming from all over the world, and I'm in the semi-final, got a chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy White, you'll see him tomorrow.
Well, good work from Jimmy White. As Rob Walker said there, he said it's spot on. He's heading to the semis. So, anyway, congratulations to Jimmy White. If you just joined us, he just beat Rory MCLEOD by 4 frames to 1. The next and final match of the day is Peter Lyons versus Nigel Bond. But we're going to end our coverage here. So thank you very much for joining me on this Saturday night. We will be back tomorrow night for the World Seniors final. We don't know who will be there yet, but do join us tomorrow night, and we will give you commentary throughout the whole match. It won't just be me; it'll be Stuart Davis as well joining me, so it should be a good laugh. But before then, we will have another stream tomorrow at 12 p.m. for the final round of the Women's Super League, and we'll be covering Chelsea women versus Manchester United women from Kings Meadow. And as long as Chelsea win, they will win the WSL title for a 3rd year in a row. But can Arsenal do anything about it in their game against West Ham? We'll keep you up to date on all the scores going on in that league. So that's at 12 p.m. tomorrow, so don't miss out on that. And if you haven't yet, folks, before you leave us, click that subscribe button, give us a follow for more of our snooker content and for future watch-alongs and commentaries. Let's Talk Sport, your home for live watch-alongs and live commentaries here on YouTube. Well, anyway, enjoy the rest of your night. Don't get too drunk. Enjoy yourself, and we will see you very soon here on Let's Talk Sport. Good night, everyone.